Hello lords and ladies of YouTube, welcome back to episode 5. We are of course continuing with our Crusader Kings 3 playthrough using the Game of Thrones mod, and we are carrying on with House Velaryon. Just wanted to say a quick thank you to everybody who's subscribed since the last episode. It's been about a week since I last recorded, a little bit less since I last uploaded, so I'm going to try and get a bit quicker at getting these videos out. But yes, since the last video we've had quite a few extra subscribers and we've now hit over 100 subscribers, so a huge thank you, really appreciate it. Not going to ramble on as much as last week, I'm going to just crack on with the episode, so let's see where we're at. So I did end the last episode while we were midway through the war for Sharp Point. This is obviously the war for Jacearys' claim on Sharp Point, not our own claim. So we are at war with the High Lordship of Sharp Point, which is this guy here, Lord Emthron. The war is going in our favour. We're just sieging down Mass's coast. His army is not very big, and I don't think we really need to particularly worry about it very much. So yeah, let's just carry on and see the war through to the end. To the benign Corlys, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. I will graciously take the hand of your nephew Rogar in holy matrimony. Okay, I did not remember that we'd done this. Yeah, I did set up some marriage proposals during last episode as well. Yeah, so this, I believe, was our previous harbour master and their children together. So yeah, this is his new wife. I'm going to, just an aside from the previous episodes, I've been recording around an hour and a half worth of footage and editing it down to under an hour. I'm not going to really do much editing from now on, just so that I can spend more time actually playing through this series and getting the episodes out, because it's taking me around an hour and a half to record the episode, and then it's at least 2 to 3 hours worth of work on top of that to then edit through that footage to cut it down a little bit and then get it out onto YouTube itself. That's why it's been taking a little while to get the footage out, so I'm going to try and cut down on the editing, not really edit very much at all, so you're going to see more of the kind of my decision making process. So I hope that that's okay. It just means that I can spend less time editing and more time actually playing, because I've been really enjoying this playthrough and I just kind of want to crack on with it and see it through, really. So yeah, that was just a little aside, just a little heads up. So, new acquisitions. During the daily management of my realm, I have learned of several different opportunities I can pursue. Each opportunity has great potential, but realistically I can only pursue one of them. I must determine what would ultimately give me the most value. Okay, who's this guy then? Someone else's spy master. Okay, I've heard rumours of a lost tome rediscovered, so it's a learning challenge, 99% chance that the lost tome contains a great wealth of knowledge and we gain a very good book artifact. Okay. 0% chance that we gain the uninteresting. We get a weak hook on Lord Tomard. That's this guy. Okay, and securing those trade deals will fill my treasury. We don't particularly need the coin. I mean, that's a really nice sum, 375 gold. We don't particularly need that right now, to be honest. So what I might do is, do we need a weak hook on this guy? I don't think so. I think I'm going to take the artifact, the book artifact. So let's just have a little look, slow things down a little bit. We have got a few, obviously, artifacts on the go at the minute. So we've got the Lord Corlys making gold trinket. An ornate tome that shows a modest understanding of stewardship, as it touches upon subjects such as tax collection. The cover is leather, displaying a repeating image of floral motifs enunciated by the placement of zircon inserts. Sounds lovely. So prestige is 0.01 per month. A monthly stewardship lifestyle experience. Okay, cool. Let's just make sure we've got that trinket equipped. Kyle joined my court. Who's Kyle? Why is he joining my court? Let's have a look. He's a Stormlander. He's got really good martial, excellent martial. 18 prowess. He's comely. He's pretty good. Why? I don't know why he's joined, but I'm glad that he has. Let's see. Okay, so we've got increased control in Strongbox, which is really good. That was an issue. We had unsafe highways, so that's good that that's been resolved. Our daughter Elena is more likely to receive good education due to her tutelage. Nice. Bronzehome game deserting levies. Okay, so Bronzehome. Remind myself where we're at with Bronzehome. Just here. So let's, now that the control's been, we've got a lid on that in increase control. Yeah, we're gonna switch this to Bronzehome instead. That's needed a little bit more there than Strongbox now, so we'll get cracking with that. Hopefully we can see this war through now pretty quickly. The siege is almost done. 93% prisoner taken. Let's have a look. There's got a couple of little pop-ups here. So the siege has been won. We got 23 gold. Okay. Prisoners were captured. Lord Malsey's brother Peter and his courtier Lucas. And our councillor died. Lord Harrick has died of old age. At least that's nothing too concerning to worry about. And we get to appoint a new castellan. So let's have a look. We can appoint Lady Lara. Her learning is really good. She might be... Let's have a look. Only 13 martial. Can we appoint someone else as admiral? So we can then make this guy. Okay, we might... Let's have a little look. Let's just pause a second. Yeah, let's change her. We'll reassign her to our castellan because her learning is really good. And that will keep her happy. And then our new admiral... Although, shall we keep it kind of in the family? Have we got any vassals that would... There's none above her, so that's fine. Our nephew commander and knight is an incompetent commander. So on Montford, it's not going to be you. Our nephew Vaymond, he's our nephew, so he's already our master at arms, so that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, we'll assign Kyle, our new courtier. He can have that job because he's got excellent martial, really good. I think I'm also going to find him a spouse actually, because he is comely. So let's see if we can get. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's see if we can't get him a wife that has some inheritable traits as well. So she's intelligent and beautiful. Wow, she's really good. Let's get her. Yeah, not matrilineal. That will send him away from our court, I think. Courtier of Lord Griffith. Let's see if we can't poach her away from him because chance of children is high. Yeah, let's send that proposal. Do we have anyone else actually who we need to marry off? So she's married to Vaymond, our nephew. That's, yeah, they're both on the council. Davos, he has a spouse. They have no children just yet. We did marry him off in the last episode to our wet nurse. She's already... Oh, her spouse died. Okay, but she does have a child. Fine, we're all sorted there. Faction has been created against us. Vassal Lord Roland. He's a seducer, that's interesting. Okay, I'm not too concerned. Maybe I should be a bit more concerned, but I'm not very concerned about that, to be honest. Okay, let's go. There we go. Take on this army. Okay, excellent. to the benevolent Corlys. I prowl through documents both ancient and of left certain provenance. A little bribe. Lordship of Dragonstone. I forgot that we'd done that. We did really need that. There's no secrets at Lord Ronald's court. Yeah, we shall find it. Let's dig for a little bit longer. Okay, so with my leave, my daughter Elena and her wet nurse parade into my chamber. Daenerys poses like a herald and proclaims, "My liege, you witness a monumental occasion. Elena has a mighty gift to offer you." She nudges her forward. "Go ahead, Elena, tell him." "Father, I lost a tooth," my daughter proudly presents her toothless smile, handing me a pouch with the fallen tooth inside. Okay, so we could tell her, "Lovely, but keep your tooth as a good charm." So we would gain prestige. We would also gain stress. And she can keep her tooth. Or a gift befits a gift. So we would pay her some gold and we become the owner of the milk tooth for more prestige. And we lose stress. Okay, I think we're going to... We do have a little bit of stress, so it would be nice to lose a little bit. And pay the gold and lose a little bit. Okay, it shouldn't be all too long here now. I think I'm going to look at improving our army as well. When this war is finished. So our Castellan has created the Loyalist faction against us. I thought the Loyalist, I still don't understand this, I need to figure this out because I thought the Loyalist faction was for us. But I'm not too... Is safeguarding their liege from any enemy factions. So is she on our side? I'm not entirely sure. I just missed another little pop-up then as well. Wants to lower Crown Authority. It's not going to happen. Okay. So we're not having a tournament at the moment. We're not doing any of this at the moment. We did have a victory. So we can call on our ally, but I don't think we need to. We can ask our head of fit. Oh, Rhaenys is pregnant again. What? I was not expecting that so close to... I think 45 is sort of the cut-off point, I think. Or unless maybe it just becomes a lot less likely, but that's excellent. So we have 4 children, about to have our 5th. Hopefully. If the pregnancy goes well, then we'll have our 5th child. And demand payments. We're not going to demand a payment from him. My daughter. Isn't that one of our younger daughters, Elena? A 6-year-old demanding 20 gold from her. Well, that's a little bit harsh. But our vassal. We have a weak hook on him. Do we use that for the gold? I'm not sure. Might hold on to the hook for a little while. Okay, let's try and see this siege through. They're going to take that back before we can. 9 months left. Yeah, they are, which is a little bit... Do we go and fight them again? I feel like we're gonna... Yeah, let's go do it. I believe there is something going on. Okay, we'll keep looking then. In fact, let's just check that she's still the best person for the job, because... Yeah, she is so much better. I think I'm... Yeah, I'm sorry, Viola, but I think we're going to replace you, because this woman is incredible at intrigue. It just makes sense. So she's taken over. She might uncover what the secret actually is. I'm sure there's something brewing there. Okay, this is our court jester. You look tired, my lord. My jester, Alacro, says. I know the cure for that. It's called Beneath the Titan's Legs. What do you say? Shall I start reading? He beckons me to sit down. It is an amusing text. I really need this break. So he even does different voices for the characters. We lose 17 stress. And why don't you tell me about yourself instead? So we grow closer to forming a friendship with him. We lose 8 stress and he gains 10 opinion of us. I'd rather lose more stress, to be honest, than form a friendship with him, so we'll do that. Okay, during my afternoon stroll down the streets of Driftmark, my granddaughter Dana runs up to me. Master Corlys, they just started swinging at one another when she's interrupted by a high-pitched shriek, turning our attention to the fight down the street. The combatants appear to be a couple of pages from my court, circling each other in preparation for another tussle. So this is Lena's daughter, I think, that's come to us with that news. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, break it up. Both of you fighting in my own backyard will happen. We gain prestige and a 5% chance of the firm hand. Okay. Help them mediate. This will further Dana's diplomacy. And she gains 15 opinion of hers. We don't need the opinion, she already is. We're at 100% with her. But it will further her diplomacy. Or we get the prestige. I think we'll do that. Okay. Oh no, it seems I am falling over again. My jester Alaco exclaims with a comical tone, pratfalling onto my sea foam. I am so clumsy. I surely hope I can stay upright this time, he says, plummeting dangerously close. This is a risky game. After all this, not a scratch on his body. Falling over without getting hurt, impressive. We'll lose 8 stress. No fun if there's no blood. Do it again, harder. Lose 3 stress. The durability of sea foam. I don't think Corlys would do that. I don't feel that that's in his character. We'll just lose that little bit of stress. That's come down quite a bit now. I feel better about that. We're going to have to do this again. I wonder if we can... split the army in half. Just to try and get through this a little bit quicker. So who's that? That's Mumford and Kyle. Let's come over here and let's just try and get through this a little bit quicker. Still shouldn't be a problem for us. So that if we start sieging, they're not going to come back over there where our army is. Okay, so the Mirish creator of curiosities. A Mirish inventor has been travelling Westeros, stopping in my domain at Needlewater today. The array of creations that he has on display are astonishing. Though my daughter Raina is not going to spend her days constructing oddities, such creative thinking and understanding could benefit her when she comes into her own as a ruler. My daughter Raina. Okay. Perhaps I could convince Erio to provide lessons. So this is the daughter that's married to Daemon. Well, betrothed to Daemon. She still has consumption. Hopefully she'll get over that. Hopefully we'll be able to provide her some medical treatment at some point for that. So his insight would help Raina grow. Oh, right, okay, so let's see what might happen here. So, Erio joins our court and we pay 565 gold to him. I mean, she's not even our heir. She's in the line of succession, only just if something happens to Laenor and Laena. But so, okay. So she would no longer be his ward and she would become his. Possible outcomes: 25% nothing happens, 25% she increases her learning. A possible outcome: 8% nothing happens and she gains the trait wise woman. Okay, this is tricky. can I put this much faith in a stranger? Let's have a look at this guy then. He's a mastermind philosopher. We could do with taking this guy. He's shrewd. 28 learning. Okay. So this is the guy who... This is our eunuch. He's a wise man, an astute intellectual. 26 learning. I think I'm going to risk it. That's a lot of gold though, isn't it? That's an awful lot of gold for somebody who's not our heir. But she could be a very useful character for us. And she's got consumption, so this is a huge risk actually, because if she dies of consumption after we've paid out almost 600 gold. But we would also gain this guy. I'm going to take it. That's a lot of gold, I know it's probably... But do you know what? I feel like Corlys is the kind of character that he has the money and he knows he's going to make that back in not very much time at all, really. So I do feel that this is something that he would have done. I think he would have taken that risk and got this guy. We will have another look at this guy in a second. Let's just pin him so we don't lose him. So my spy master come to me with grave news. It is Wellard Boggs, a nobleman from Floorwater Lodge, that is plotting against my prisoner Micah. The hysterical fiend, but why? Okay. I mean, it's against my prisoner. I'm not too fussed. He looks like an angry dude, doesn't he? Hysterical fiend. He's wandering. He's unlanded in Knuckle Ridge. What's this guy? Okay, I don't really. Not too bothered. Should I be bothered? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should be more bothered about that. We do have some stuff here that I could probably look at in a second. Let's just take a quick pause and just have another look at our prisoners and see what we can do here. Or shall we wait until... Let's actually get through this war first, because I'm just conscious that this has been dragging on. These guys are coming back. Okay, let's send these guys here. Try and get this war over and done with. Okay, with the babe cradled in her arms, Princess Rhaenys looks up at me, her face surprisingly serene. My love, perhaps we should name her Alisan after your charming acquaintance. Alisan. Okay, was she a good friend of ours? I'm not sure. Alisan Targaryen. Alisan, do you know what? Alisan is actually a nice name. However, we did have some name suggestions left on the last video, so let's take a look. Okay, so one of the female names was actually Barbara. I was trying to think if there's a way we could make that sound like a Velaryon name. Let's have a look at what... I mean, it's got an A on the end, so I suppose a lot of the names have like an A or on the end. So Barbara, I think that's okay. That fits. We'll go with Barbara. And she is quick and comely, so she's going to be decent. She's going to be an excellent addition to our family. So that's good. So thank you, Kent Lucy, for that name suggestion. There are a couple more name suggestions in there. We'll use a couple more of your suggestions. So thank you for that. And she's a bold thinker. I am going to actually... Yeah, we'll let Rhaenys be her guardian. She can educate our child for now. Okay, to the benign Corlys. Do not believe we will find anything either. Okay, that's fine. So our acquaintance, my prisoner, has died in the dungeons. Me combatants captured. We've captured Lord Emfrin's Master at Arms. Okay, let's try and get this war. It's been dragging on a little too long for my liking now. So let's try and siege these places down. Hopefully are they going to come back up? Yeah, they are. This is... They're, how long's left on this one? 6 months left. 3 years. Right, we're doing nothing by having these here. So let's come over again. Try and end this once and for all. We'll leave these here to keep sieging down. This should be over and done with now. Siege 1. Okay, there we go. Enforced demands. So, Jacearys Velaryon gains the contested title. Okay, so be it. So, Vaemon Velaryon becomes our acclaimed knight. For the successor of Knight of the Sea. Ethan is no longer your captain of household guard. Why is that? Have I made a mistake here? Oh, okay. I might have made a mistake. Yeah, I feel like I've made a huge mistake by getting that. But you know what? It's fine. We live and learn. I've lost... No, I have actually lost so many. We've gained a favour hook. I did not think this through, to be honest. Ethan, so he's landed in his court. Okay, let's disband our armies. Okay, so sharp point. Is that he's there? Oh no, I've made a huge mistake here. This has backfired on me. I should have taken... Oh no. So, okay. He is now the vassal of King Jacearys. Okay, well, we live and learn. We live and learn. I feel like that was a foolish decision. We've now lost a lot of our... We've lost Ethan. Can we not do anything to get him back? Invite to court, he will not accept. He's on the council. Okay, yeah, so there's nothing we can do there. We've lost probably quite a few people we've put some time and effort into, which is a little bit... Accolade loses rank. Okay. Yeah, should not have done that. Should not have done that, but... There we go. It is what it is. We've made that mistake. We won't do it again, hopefully. So okay, we can get another perk. Let's see. Start subjects, detailed ledgers. Vassal tax contribution. We'll take that. I know I should probably go for this, to be honest, but we'll take that. That's thrown me off. That huge mistake that I've just made has absolutely thrown me off. Okay, so an invitation to a grand tournament. I don't particularly want to go to another grand tournament right now, to be honest. Still reeling from my huge mistake there, so... Okay, so I can negotiate an alliance with him. Probably not going to do that, to be honest. Demand payment. And prisoners can be ransomed. Of Seawater Pass. Okay. Whoops. want to do that. So let's just... get rid of some of these prisoners. Okay, and let's have a look. So we have the claim on Dragonstone. I don't feel like I can make a move for it right now, though. Yeah, I absolutely cannot make a move for it right now. We do have this claim. I feel like... 4,000, and what he's allied. Oh, okay, so that might be also a little bit tricky. Let's see, a dragon enters the world. Yes, this is what we need. Some good news. We needed some good news. Okay, so fear and wonder collide as news spreads. A dragon's egg has hatched. Small folk say in hushed tones around the world. In passing to and fro, the commoners scoff at the fact that a mere child, Daeron, has hatched a beast that will grow so powerful. Oh no, this is not one of our... Oh my god, this is a Targaryen. For a second I thought that was... And I'm losing the plot. This is what happens when I take a week off from recording one episode to the next, because I completely just lose the plot. So it's not good news for us, it's good news for the Targaryens, which is not good news for us. So he's the son of King Jacearys. Okay, so they have another dragon now to their household. Grymax. Kind of like that name. That is a cool dragon name. Okay, we need to... Let's have a look. Crackclaw Point. Yeah, we're just going to have to go for Crackclaw Point. It's the only thing that we can do to try and redeem some situations here. So who's he allied to? Nothing. Whoops. Okay, nothing too dangerous there. Celtigar. So this is who we're allied to. Let's see. Seawater Pass. Oh, right here under my nose. I was looking for him then. Seawater Pass. Okay. Yeah, we will accept that. He is our vassal and that is his wife. So my spy master's come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my steward. Why? Who must stop the villain behind this? I wonder why. I wonder why. Okay. What do we go for first? Let's see. I mean, this is going to be easy peasy, I think. I think we'll need a claim against this. Yeah, we will need to fabricate a claim over here. So, let's start doing this now. Let's get help with intrigue for now. And let's have you on, let's see. Diplomacy Marshal. We'll leave you on assist ruler, I think. Got fleet, protect trade. We'll have you on protect trade for now because we're not doing increasing. Yeah, that's fine. Can we replace anyone else? You're one of the weakest, actually, our steward. Have we got? We do have someone who's better. He's a thrifty clerk. Fortune builder. I'll leave you for now, because you know what? If he does get killed, that kind of solves that problem. We can just, we don't need to fire him. We can just replace him. Let's go on 5 times speed for a minute. Okay, I was shocked when I caught my granddaughter Dana trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting Lord Maker. She confessed she had thought she could get away with it, but now knows it was wrong. Okay, so Maker is our vassal. He's actually 31. I thought for at first glance he was a child. He's not. He's, he's 31. He's one of our vassals. Oh, he's had one child who's passed. What does she pass? Ah, spotted fever. Okay. Former spouse. Why former spouse? He divorced her? I wonder why. I don't, not that this is relevant to me at all, I'm just nosy. Oh, that's a really, like, sad little turn of events, isn't it? So they had their daughter. She passed from... his wife became ill with spotted fever. The daughter passed, and then he divorced her. Okay. Well, anyway, this is not our issue. Oh, he's High Velaryon. He's High Velaryon. Have we got anyone we can marry him off to? Arranged marriage. We could do. He's chaste, though. Right, I'm going off on a huge tangent. This is what I do. This is why, when I said that I sometimes record an hour and a half's worth of footage and edit it down to sort of the 50 to 60 minute mark. This is why, because I go off on tangents, but I'm not going to edit out as much now. So unfortunately, well, maybe fortunately or unfortunately for you guys, I'm going to include in all these little things where I just go off on a complete tangent and I start looking way too deep into things that don't need to, like nosing at why people have gotten a divorce. Okay, so yeah, what we were looking at. Right, honesty will serve you best in the long run, child. So she keeps the trait honest. We have to cover up your wrongdoing, which will give us stress. She loses the trait honest and gains deceitful, or we are all guided by rules greater than ourselves, child. So we would gain stress, she would gain the trait humble. So let's just remind ourselves. No, Corlys is honest. I don't think he would. I think he would tell her to be honest. Yeah, he would. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna just have a look at this guy. I know I'm just completely going way off tangent here. So he is High Velaryon. Let's just have a look. So we've got some daughters and granddaughters. And our is this keeping High Velaryon? Oh, this is with inheritable traits. Let's look at all. Let's look at High Velaryon. Daenerys Velaryon, our courtier, she's homely. Who's she? Okay. So there's not many. I'll leave it for now, but if we need to marry off, we know that he's there. They're only children and he's chaste, so it wouldn't be a good idea, because by the time they come of age to have children, it's going to be difficult. Anyway, so we'll leave that be. He can arrange his own marriage if he feels the need. I'll stop trying to take control of absolutely everything going on. So his army is recovered. He's got quite a decent. He's got a decent army, to be honest. Negotiate an alliance. I might just do this. Would he? He will accept. I might just do that. Have that alliance for now. Hopefully that won't bite me on the ass. Designate guardian for our granddaughter Baela. So let's remind ourselves. She is in the learning education focus. My dear uncle, okay. So what did we say? Education. so our courtier or our septon. We'll go for this guy. Yeah, fine. We have low control, we're dealing with that. We have a perk available. Large levies. I think we're going to try. I mean, how old is our Corlys? Right, he's 68. Do you know what? That is good going for this game, honestly, in this day and age. This is good going. We'll take this. We're doing alright. A hunt. We do like a hunt. I think we'll join it, to be honest. We have a little bit of stress. That couldn't. We're going to need a new caravan master. But we do have someone who is excellent aptitude. She's really good. Who's she? I know I'm doing it again. She's got a spouse, but they've got no children. Oh, we did marry these off last time, I remember now. She's a brilliant strategist. Salt Dornish. We'll have her as our caravan master. Let's see, where's the hunt? We can kind of keep everything the same. Yeah, we don't need to do anything there. Let's join the hunt. Okay, this should be a good spot if the event is properly organised. So Corlys is off on another hunt at the age of 68. Captain Boros will be recruited to the travel entourage. Excellent. Lena, how old? So she's 13. Right, we're nearly there where these can start. I really regret... This is the thing. I am still fairly new to the game and learning all the little intricacies of what's happening here. So making these mistakes, like doing this betrothal so early on when he's obviously an adult and she was still a little babe, was the completely... Obviously morally now, completely the wrong thing to do. But also tactically... the wrong thing to do because we don't have an heir yet and he's 26. We don't have an heir from him yet, so that was a mistake. So let's have a look. Schema discovered. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is my nephew Mumford that is plotting against my steward. Why is he doing this? Let's have a look. So Mumford's looking slightly different than when he was with us. Let's see. Became rivals. Okay. That vile fiend. Yeah, we're not going to do anything about that just yet. So he's Jacearys' master at arms. That's his spouse. She's 48. They've got no children. They're not likely to get any children now either. That is not our problem any longer. That's the problem for Jacearys. Okay. So Lord Edwell decided that he wanted to hunt a roe today. Farm tracks, we gained some prestige. Okay, so my acquaintance Rossart is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking orchids. He appears to have lost all interest in the hunt. Okay, so let's have a look at him. He's a fellow vassal. Right, I just had to pause recording there quickly. I just had a phone call. I don't know if you heard that ringing in the recording, but apologies if you did. Okay, so we will, let's see, get back on your horse. We slightly increase hunter trait experience, gain prestige. He loses 10 opinion of us. Okay. We gain stress. We're not going to do that. Stocked Medicus. Practicing witchcraft. I think we'll take that and get stocked Medicus for 5 years. Okay. We should sneak up on the unwitting beast, so be it. Let's do that. Try and speed through this hunt a little bit. Okay, so I hear Lord Edwell cry, "Quick, Corlys, take the shot." Lord Alton slowly takes aim, the roe cocking its head as though in anticipation. The arrow sails past it, the roe quickly turning and disappearing into the leafy bushes. Unlucky. The beast escapes. That is unlucky indeed. Okay, so that didn't go well. Every participating guest gains 187 prestige. Okay. Let's finish that hunt. We didn't equip her milk tooth, so we'll do that as well for a little tiny bit extra prestige. Didn't do a regency. Yeah. Okay. We're on our way back, and then that regency should end there. Okay, we stopped to rest one night at a tavern, and while I'm sitting in the corner, peacefully enjoying some Westerosi Valyrian music, the door barges open and a large silhouette appears. A knight swaggers in and the atmosphere immediately changes. The people bow their heads in reverence, some swoon, and the barkeep immediately pours the apparently famous night-free drink. Is being a knight really so special here? Okay, so I should find out why they regard him so highly. It reduces the cost of establishing the martial admiration tradition by 1,000 prestige. Or I can be like that if I train hard. We'll do that. Okay, so we're finally home. We journeyed for 85 days and traversed 26 baronies. Excellent. Okay, so the regency has ended. That's good. So we're not going to declare war on the Riverlands. That would be... I mean, with all of our dragons, actually, we probably could take that fight, but I don't feel like Corlys would do that. Maybe someone further down the line, maybe one of our heirs might be... I know that he's ambitious, but I feel as though he's not wanting to spread himself too thin. I feel like we want to kind of take this and make maybe improve some of the holdings that we've already got. I feel like he's ambitious in that respect rather than being sort of wild with power and wanting to completely take the Riverlands. I don't feel that Corlys would do that. I could be wrong, but just in my mind, he's not that type of man. Plus he's 68 now. But maybe our heir or one of our future heirs will take on that fight. I'm not going to host a grand tournament at the moment, and our stress is okay. Let's just check in and see. So she is still 13. Lena has still got the 2 daughters. Okay. She's 13 now with Daemon. I hope we can get a child from these two. I hope she recovers. She's had consumption for a long time. She's malnourished. I don't really think there's anything we can do for her about that. Elena is unbetrothed. So we can take a look at her, but I'm not going to make the mistake of rushing in again. Okay, so a dragon... Oh no, another Targaryen dragon. A dragon enters the world. The fleeting conversations focus on a boy called Aegon who has hatched his egg. However he managed it, Aegon has named his new grey hatchling Shraenor. Okay. Incredible. There's more. The Targaryens are getting more dragons. We need to... And how many dragons they've got right now? So he doesn't have one. Aegon has one. Who was it? Daeron who had one? Yeah. That's 2. Just the 2 dragons, I think. We could probably... allied to Benjen in the north. Okay, we can maybe look at that, and we're still waiting, we're still fabricating a claim down here for Hazewood. We are going to take Crackclaw Point. I am keeping my eye on Dragonstone. I don't know what would happen if we went for it, if we went against that, if we went for it. I know he's allied to Benjen. That would be a difficult fight for sure. But we do have the dragons. They have 2. We have the 3 adult dragons at the moment. Okay, we can accept that. We'll get a little bit more gold. Let's see. High Lordship of the Arbor. That's all the way down here. Yeah, that's so far away. I don't think we're going to do that right now. What other claims have we got? Grandview. Where's that? That's a little way away as well. The one we probably should go for then is Rosby, right? I think we'll possibly do that in the next episode. I think I am going to leave that there for this episode. I know it's been there's not been anything too exciting happen. We've obviously finished this war for Jacearys and lost. In fact, before we end the episode, what I will do is let's have a look at our military. See it done. Okay, so what we can do in the next episode is we will go to war for Hazewood. I won't do it in this episode. I think I'm going to record these 2 back to back, so I'm going to record this episode as soon as I've finished, and we'll try to get these 2 out fairly quickly. Yeah, our knights and accolades. So Vaemond, our nephew, and he has a successor, the Knight of the Sea. We can create a new accolade. Who's this guy? He's High Velaryon. I want to keep the accolades for High Velaryons, really. I would have wanted them to be of our dynasty as well, but I think I'll create. Can we create this accolade? Besieger and Scoundrel. Okay, I think that's fine. Master of the Lord's Retinue. I want to rename that, but what shall we rename it to? Let's see. Master of the Stormy Shores is what I'm going to call it. We'll keep it within like the sea naval type theme, I think. So let's create that accolade. And the successor, we don't have an accolade successor. Let's try and get one. Just quickly before, let's increase this a little bit. Just to make things a little bit easier. I do want to... There we go. We've got Dragon Spears and Dragon Guards. Yeah. I wanted to improve our armies a little bit. Yeah, and we'll leave the episode there for today, I think. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you have any comments, please feel free to leave them. I do read them all and will respond to them all. So yeah, thank you and see you in the next one.